Taxical, sir, taxical.
The entry is here at the Palawan. The roundish building is Station X. This guy really wants to give me a ride. Are we taking a ride or are we walking? I'm easy. And you go up that hill to the market. We found this market a few years ago. Matter of fact, I think it was on our first visit. We were looking at touristy shops. We saw those shops on the hill that had shoes and backpacks. We went up the hill and ended up in a wet market and promptly forgot where it was. And it was a couple years later before we found it again. But this is actually a pretty good wet market for getting the fruits and vegetables. Doesn't look that good for the meat, but we have a meat vendor right outside our house that's actually pretty good. We haven't been here at the right time, I guess. There's never been very many here, but probably because there's so few customers. There's just not many out. The wet market's actually pretty good here. But if you're just here for the, the weekend or a week and you're at a hotel without a kitchen, you're not going to need the wet market. And as many times as I've been here, we've only found this once. We stumbled upon it. It's down the hill is the main road. We'll look at that in a second. We're waiting for her. She's buying a new pan. We're buying too many pans here, but we need something to cook with. So it's understandable. Been in the apartment a little over a week, so she's decided there's a few things we need, and she's right. What you got? Let's see this. What you got?
Small pan.
A small pan. See?
This.
Okay. Now we have to roll down the hill. There. Free calamansi. No?
Crazy.
Just saying. Entryway makes it look like a more touristy shop, which is how we found it before. We saw stuff and we went up and it became a produce market. What do you want to do with that?
No.
Sounds good. Perfect.
Get this?
If you cook it.
Okay.
If you cook it, I'll eat it. The meat's real fresh here. We ain't got nothing to carry them in. If you can, yeah, get them packed nicely, I guess. Or we can just buy them at the Sorry store. Up to you. The shrimp look pretty good. Vegetables here look pretty good. The meat looks pretty decent cuts, actually. Oh, Melanie has money. I just walked away. I may have to go back and rescue her. I don't know what time you have to show up here because everybody's cleaning the counters here and it's like noon. So I guess they're finished and I'm following. Came back in the evening. It's almost 6 o'clock in the evening and it's busier. We were here early in the day before and it was empty. Good looking shrimp. Good day. Oh, there she is. We did hear the people saying that the prices are cheaper now because there's no customers. It's not just there's no tourists, but like even the hotels and restaurants aren't shopping as much as they were. So, and the prices have come down on everything. They said when the tourists come back, all the prices will go up, which is too bad because these are pretty good prices right now. We've been back here 2 or 3 times already because it's a good place to get the vegetables. The grocery stores have a very, very small selection and really expensive, which is common here. The wet markets are always the best places for it. And they have a good selection here and pretty good prices. There is a small wet market right there in D Mall, and their prices are similar. They're usually higher, but they've had to lower their prices because there's no tourist. That wet market at D Mall is more for the tourist, and they do charge more. And right now they're about the same as this. The selection's just not quite as good. So depending on what we need, we come here or we do the one at D Mall. D Mall is much closer. Yes, they're all waving. Hello. Smile, you're on candid camera. It's not candid. I'm very open about my filming. And if people don't want to be in it, I cut them out. I try and be reasonable about it, you know. But I thought you'd want to see the wet market. Like I said, it's pretty nice. Good selection, good prices. Nice looking potatoes. We need to buy some more potatoes. So, fun. Let's eat. Enjoy your day in paradise.